What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you want to build your influence and confidence on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that bell. If not, stick around. Hope you enjoy the content. In this video, we're going to have Cali reseller Lewis. Why? Because this man is a reseller and he knows the value of many items, especially him along with many other great channels that do reseller. I'm all about it. I think it's great. And I wanted to bring him along with me here as we're going to be going through Amazon and seeing great Black Friday deals. I'm excited to do this. Now, I'm going to be going into what deals are out there that can really help content creators. Now, if some of you were waiting for the live stream, I've been having computer issues. You guys don't care about this stuff, but it's the truth. When you're a YouTube creator, that's just what comes with the territory. So I had this actually scheduled. I had my description, everything ready to go, and then it just didn't really work out that way. And that's just how it goes sometimes when you have a channel. So really, as we're live, I'm going to bring Cali reseller Lewis in here too. And while we're chit-chatting, I'm also going to be trying to update the description for this video, so on and so forth. So what's up, brother? Welcome.
Hey, how you doing, Brandon?
Oh, better now that we got this thing to work.
Hey, that's the magic of going on live. You never know what to expect. Sometimes things happen, and you just got to roll with it.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
So you mentioned to me, and I want to share this with other people. Tell me about a reseller, what's going on right now in the reseller world for Black Friday, things of that nature, while I try to update this this live stream description and stuff. So let me know what you got planned for this Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and what channels that you see in the reseller world happening. So
Yeah, no problem, man. No, but of course, Black Friday is always a big thing, not just for retail stores, but also for us resellers, because we post all of our stuff on our online marketplaces and all that for people to come in and get some good stuff at affordable or great deals, or find stuff that they cannot find at the stores. We might have, for sale either on eBay or Mercari or Amazon. So it's a big thing. It's always been a big thing in the reseller community. And like I said, right now, it's just the way things are right now. Some people are not really going out to shop because of the whole pandemic thing that's going on. So I'll say maybe about 60% of people are doing all their shopping online. So for them just to be at home and have the convenience to just, turn on their phone and go to the app and look for what they want to and click here, enter your payment information, and boom, it's all said and done. It makes it easier for them to shop, especially if they don't have to go and be, going into the retail stores and going looking for stuff and try not to, keep away from all the, try to have contact with people, especially with the pandemic going on right now. So yeah, definitely. It's big. It's a big thing, and like I said, different sources of for people to get their merchandise or stuff that they're looking for. Some people use Black Friday as an early Christmas shopping for their Christmas, for their family, their kids, or whatever, all that good stuff.
Very nice, very nice. So I'm really excited to do this dive into Amazon. And I wish, as we already mentioned, I wish I was maybe just a little bit more prepared for this, but it is what it is, because that's just what comes with YouTube territory. Yeah. And on that note, yeah, guys, give this video a thumbs up. If you understand what it's like to be a new YouTube creator and have those difficulties with your techware and everything else, I think that comes with the territory, especially being newer on YouTube. Even here, being on here for a couple of years, doesn't matter. There's still going to be problems that we go through.
Exactly.
So let me see. So it looks like I think this is a lot better as far as this video goes. So let me just refresh this and make sure that we're good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen share Amazon. We're gonna go into this, man. I'm excited to see what's out there. I've been watching quite a few videos as well, seeing some deals. But to me, yeah, what can we upgrade to take our channel to the next level and do that on a budget, really. Or if not, and you have a bigger budget, cool, we can cover some of those things. But I'll do my best to share these links, especially after this video. I will share what we go through, the best deals that we find. I got a notepad here, pen. I'm doing things a little bit different. I'm having computer problems, but I want to share this stuff, and hopefully creators can take their videos to the next level.
Definitely.
With affordable prices. So let's check this out, man. So we are here in Amazon, and one of the things that I would like to do first is let's go ahead and let's type in lighting, because I seen earlier, so same thing here, this Black Friday deal here for Neewer. Now, why I like Neewer, one, I have the Elgato key light, but I really like the brand Neewer, and here for $59.49. So I mean, you're saving here $10 on this, and this is already affordable to begin with. But my wife used this for her beauty stuff, and but I think even if you're not, and I think there's a big misconception when it comes to beauty and ring lights. See right there. I mean, I feel like that's the best promo for these ring lights, but it doesn't matter if you're a female, a male, if you're doing makeup, not. I think ring lights are a great way to get started at an affordable price and just have some type of lighting in your videos. What's your take on that, Lewis?
Yeah, I mean, it's true. You know, right now what you're showing, they're showing the different pictures on what the product comes, what ways you can use it, and like I said, these are little just you might see them as, oh, you know, maybe I don't have enough to get this, but these are one of the tools that'll be very beneficial on helping growing your channel. So you always got to keep that in mind. Yes, it might cost some money to get to this, but it's an important tool, you know, like I said, to help you grow in your YouTube channel and to also help with better lighting, better quality. I mean, this is just one step of what Brandon is just talking about right now.
So yeah, and another thing, so let's back out. So, and I just seen that earlier and it really popped out to me. Yep. Now you can upgrade, but that's what I'm saying with these newer lights. I mean, the different deals that you can get, I think right now, and see how that automatically promotes vanity mirror lights, and I think that's really smart how that works.
Yep.
Another Black Friday deal, saving $5 here, but yeah, lighting. If I had to say what you want to get started with, it would probably be microphones, but lighting would definitely come next, because if people can't hear you, I mean, you know, we want to hear you more than anything, and stop and not pick up surrounding sounds like my kids upstairs who are just wild during this pandemic. So you guys may hear them in the background, but hopefully this microphone, you know, such as this one here, the Rode NT1 Alpha. I love this microphone, but we'll get to that here in a second, and getting to affordable microphones. But let's see. In this, let's do here. That makes a lot more sense. I see I had all this stuff up, and then of course I tried to restart my computer, and then when I restarted it, then I wanted to upgrade. So
yeah, that happens, man.
I know. Let's see. So lots of ring lights. I'm seeing a lot of ring lights. And look at, I mean, already at the price, and this is what I'm saying, guys, at the price of $26.99, already just to begin with. Now, the other one I like better, the newer one, I'm not sure the company on this one, but how the phone could go in the middle of your ring light. That is big right there. And being able to have it now in portrait mode and landscape, that's big going into 2021, as YouTube Shorts have really taken over YouTube and will continue to take over YouTube.
Yes.
So let's see, another Black Friday deal. So a ceiling light. Okay. So yeah, I see. Hey, if you are in the beauty niche, boy, do they have some crazy deals for the beauty niche. So one that I'm going to say that I like, I think more than anything, it's going to be that Neewer light that we took to look at. And like I said, I will have links to everything in the description. So I will say for lighting, I will give a thumbs up to the Neewer ring light setup. And it comes with everything, and that's the beauty of it right there, is it's going to come with your stand, everything you need. And me and my wife has definitely used this one, especially. Only reason I didn't is because I already had my Elgato key light, but I think this right here is going to be the way to go. That was already at a reasonable price, but now it's even at a better price of saving $10. So thumbs up for Neewer. Backyard Q, thank you for being here. I can hear you loud and clear. Rock on. Yeah, appreciate you being here. Brendan, I got to run. I'll check it out when you post it. Cool, sounds good to me. Thank you, Backyard Q, for being here.
Yeah, Backyard Q, appreciate it.
Let's all right. Let's check out the microphone world, see what's going on there. So, what microphone do you use, Lewis?
Well, like I said, my wife got me this one. It's a Voil Amart brand, I believe. It's VOILAMART.
Well, it sounds good.
Like I said, if I can't pronounce it. Yeah, so that's what I'm using.
Yeah. It's like my gimbal. It's either the Zhiyun or the Zhiyun.
The Zhiyun, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I called it Zhiyun for so long, and then I started watching some videos on it, and I was like, oh, it's a Zhiyun. Of course it is. So USB microphone kit. So that's interesting. I think my take on that, so I use the Focusrite Scarlett. Do you use an interface for yours? So how it's plug in USB, then you plug your microphone into that, or is your microphone direct USB?
No, it's USB. It's connected to the USB.
Okay. So it goes USB directly into your computer?
Into my computer, yes.
Okay. Well, it's cool to see, because what I've really seen as far as quality goes, or suggestions on microphones, is getting the interface to amplify your microphone. That's the beauty in having something, but that costs more money. So I like that you're presenting that, because your microphone sounds really good too.
Yep.
So okay, so let's go through these. So Amazon's Choice, Karaoke. Okay, I'm not looking for Karaoke. Emily and Lewis probably like that though.
I know, right?
But I'm interested. So okay, so USB microphone kit. Look at that. I mean, this is what I'm saying. $50 for a whole new microphone set, even though it's straight USB. I mean, Cardioid microphone. This is, it's funny because many creators look at the sets of, let's just go ahead and say it, Sean Cannell, right, from Think Media. I mean, that man has just an awesome setup for stuff, but he's been on here since 2013. So really have to think about the income that he's been able to generate. And I think that's where it's like, okay, how can we improve our content at a reasonable price? Shure microphones. Okay, cool. So yeah, I think so I'm interested. Let's see. Let's go to, oh yeah, my kids are upstairs. I don't even know what's going on. So, okay. Let's see here. All right. So I think regardless, that's what we're looking at, this company here. I almost wanted to say Moana, but it's not. That's how you know I have kids.
Yes.
All right. Shure microphone for DSLR cameras. So that's another thing. So I use the Video Micro from Rode. But a lot of these, if you're a creator and you use your cell phone like I do, these cords here, even these microphones, many of them, if not most of them, you can still use on your cell phone. But these cords that it comes with, you need to get a different cord. What is it? The TRR to TRRS cord that can pretty much convert your phone then into a camera. So it's like a little bit of trickery. But I didn't know that for a very long time.
Yep.
But there's different types of microphones. So if you're going to use a lavalier, I think that's a really good one, especially if you're doing tutorials, things of that nature. But it all depends on the value you're looking for, especially the budget. But so I don't think I see, as far as Rode goes, anything too crazy. But let's just go right over to Black Friday deals and let's see what's out on the market now. And I wanted to do this now rather than earlier because I've seen a lot of creators were talking about deals that's projected and stuff. But actually taking a look at this on Black Friday. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Okay, awesome, cool. So, all right, let's go ahead and do that. Let's look up, for now, let's go to, was that all we had for microphones? Was those few different options?
Yeah, it looks like that's all it showed, so.
Okay. Okay, I just want to take one last look at microphones here. Studio microphones, Zeal Sound. So saving $8 there. So, and don't forget, I mean, we still do have Cyber Monday coming up as well. But it's good to see something like this where, I don't even know how to say this because I keep saying Maono. Even this one right here being $61.99 dropped down to $49.71. It seems like as of right now, that's going to be, depending on what kind of content you're making, you know, podcast, whatever it may be. I mean, look, right now you can grab this for $25. So it may not be the brand you're looking for, but for a reasonable price, it seems like these two bad boys right here are going to be saving you some money for the content. And this is what I have. Look, like I'm at my kitchen table. So that's why I also had to reset everything back up because of Thanksgiving. Then I put all my stuff back on the kitchen table. But that's what I use right here. Just clamp this on in the corner, right on the kitchen table, and good to go, especially if you're doing USB. So I'll say these two right here, and even though this is sponsored, I think that these two would be a great choice for microphones.
Definitely.
All right, cool. So let's go over to the tripod world, and let's see what we have for tripods. If anything stands out to you, Lewis, let me know too.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm watching.
All right, Black Friday deal, $87.99 now $59.99. Huh. Okay, we'll go back to that because I know they're sponsored. So
yeah.
But YouTube on a budget, man. I think one of the essentials as well is going to be your tripod. Different camera angles, especially if you're not going live. And I've been using the same super cheap tripod that I had since I started YouTube. So you don't need anything top notch, but I mean, this is, that's bad right there. And this is what you need right here. This little gadget to go from portrait to, let's take a look at this.
Yep.
Wow. Look at that, man.
Man, it has all the bells and whistles.
All the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
This is nice. Let's take a look.
Yeah, it is.
73 inches. Yeah, that's good right there because that's a great example. Mine is definitely the one that's knocked down from that. So I always have to set it on a table or something like that.
Yeah.
This is why taking advantage now. Black Friday, I think that there's some deals I'm like, I don't know. I can wait for that. I was looking at cameras especially. You know, you're still going to spend $700-800 for a good camera.
Yep.
But looking at tripods, man, this is really nice. So whether you have a DSLR or if you have a phone, I like that it gives you both those options too.
Yep.
The Mactrem 80-inch. Man, that's nice.
Yep.
You use a tripod a lot, Lewis?
Like right now, I have my my camera mounted on top of my laptop, so
Okay.
and it's like perfect size for me. So I haven't had a need to use it, but I do have my light on the tripod. Well, the light actually comes with the tripod, so
Okay.
that's what I have right now for my lighting.
And here's something that looks nice. So even though it's a 60-inch, it's a selfie stick, but see, it's going to be, it looks like it's just going to be your landscape mode there, your 16 by 9. So, but looks like you can also set it on a table, so that's pretty legit.
Yep.
But yeah, for the deal, I think for Black Friday, what we're looking at right now, we're definitely I'm geared more towards saving that $30 for that.
Yep.
What was it? Mactrem 80-inch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a bad boy. So thumbs
Yeah, it
up
is.
for Mactrem 80-inch. Yeah.
Yep.
Almost $40 of savings there.
Yep. Exactly.
And if you're missing Black Friday, so be it. If you can't afford it now, we are in a pandemic. So it's interesting to me how many people are still out there. And if you are out there to get those savings and you're trying to jumpstart your YouTube, I mean, go for it. You know, today and tomorrow, these are going to be the days to do so. But if not, and you say you can't afford it right now, just wait that out. And you can see here already how reasonable you can still get a tripod that isn't, say, top notch. But Mactrem 80-inch, I really like that, man. I love how I can hear both of our kids in the background.
Yeah, my kids are laughing.
Funny.
They're watching a movie in the room, and I can hear them.
So funny.
Yep.
All right. So let's take a look at cameras, or let's see. I can spell, I promise. So I was looking at Canons earlier. Let me make sure this is still under Black Friday. Yes, it is. But
Hello.
the main thing, can you hear me?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I wanted to say hello to Sahi TV. Is that how you say it? They just
Thank you for joining.
Sorry, they didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, you're good. So Canon is, when I'm able to upgrade to a Canon, I will be doing that. I am a big fan of Canon. Why? Because I've watched so much video influencers and so much Think Media that I'm definitely geared towards Canon. And then I just did a lot of follow-up videos to see. But the there's the Mark II, and then there's the, let's see, I'm going to go down. Let's do this. There's the Canon M50, and I seen there was a couple deals for the Canon M50 as well.
Yep.
And that's going to be the step down from the Mark II, but you can get that right now with a lens and as a bundle. So the Rebel series, I like the Rebel series, but I don't want to talk like I'm a camera guru because I'm not. But I have been definitely learning a lot. Now, here's the Mark II that we can get right now with the 15 to 45 millimeter lens. And this is crucial because the lens in itself is going to cost you, but this price at $1,100 down to $900. So you're saving a couple hundred there. And this has been, I've been eyeing this one. This has been the one I'm eyeing, and I'm debating talking to my wife about this one because if you are really looking to go the next level at a reasonable price, but you still get that lens, and that's what I've seen is the 15 to 45 millimeter lens is a nice wide lens, and it seems like it's the go-to lens right now for many startups. So the Canon M6 Mark II is I think a big leader right now in my book for a reasonable price during Black Friday. And I wanted to see, so here is the M50 one right here. So here's your bundle kit you're getting with the M50. So not major differences between the M50 and the Mark II, but what I've seen with the M50 is it is not HDMI, plugging it in HDMI. So a little bit different there. And I think the flip screen, but I mean, getting this as a bundle right now, I mean, what do you think in regards to cameras? What's your go-to, Lewis?
Well, like I said, I have, the Canon. I have a Canon camera, and I have Nikon. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is that smaller one. You see me use that one when I recorded the videos for the kids before.
Yes.
So, and I mean, it was a little portable one, but it did shoot in 1080 HP. So it's unreliable. But I do agree with you on the Canon. The Canon, to me, is a much better quality camera when it comes to for what you're going to use it, like you're saying. You know, if you're going to use it for your streaming and all that, then it's a great camera to do it. It also takes great pictures. So I would always have to go towards that way of the Canon.
So let me know in the comments, whether you're in this live stream or you're watching this on the replay, let me know what camera you're using. And if you are using your cell phone, let me know that too. So for me, I am still using a cell phone, even though I've been a YouTuber for a couple of years. I'll tell you now, do you have to upgrade your cell phone to a camera for YouTube success? I don't consider myself successful on YouTube, right? But there comes a time where you could still hit replay on your cell phone. You could still use Filmic Pro, an amazing app on your cell phone, turning your camera or your phone into a camera.
To a camera, yep.
Yes. Are you going to get that bokeh effect like you will on a normal camera? Absolutely not. Or what about low light? There's many things why you want to upgrade to a DSLR. But even on my last channel, I was able to get to 1,400 subscribers, never touched a camera. So I just wanted to say that. But if you are looking to make that jump, I think that for a reasonable price, looking at it with all the accessories, Canon EOS M50 should be a go-to if you're looking right now at Black Friday and what to purchase for cameras. This is my go-to, as well as the Canon EOS, looking at that Mark II, not the 6D, because there you go. You're going to be spending some money there. Yeah. But that's my whole thing. It's what is reasonable. This is reasonable. That is reasonable. It is still a lot of money in my book. I got a wife and 2 kids, and I'm in the military. So, hey, you know what? It's going to take me some time. But if you can afford this right now, this is what I'd be having that tough conversation with my wife and talking to her about upgrading for a camera. This is the one that I would like right here. It's going to be that Mark II. And it's nice to just see that you can have $200 of savings. And I will have links to all these things in the description.
Yeah, I mean, but one thing that a lot of people that are watching this on a replay, us as YouTubers, we didn't start with all these high price, pricey cameras and stuff. No, Brandon, that's why he's shaking his head. Nope. When I started doing the videos for my kids' channels, we started off with it was one of those little Sony cameras. I think it was like a 720 or not even 720p camera, but that's why we had at the moment, and that's what I started with. So, like I said, like Brandon was saying, you got to work your way up little by little to using your cell phone. I did use my cell phone for a lot of the videos as well. Yeah, and then I got the camera that I was using for other videos and all that. But it's steps to everything, but it's steps to help your channel grow. And these are all important tools that Brandon's touching on right now that's going to help you get to that point where you're going to say, okay, I started with this. Now I'm able to afford this. So, okay, let's take that step forward. Okay, good. Now I got something that's a little better quality, that it's going to help with my videos, better quality, more sharper, more clean. But it's all like, how everything just ties together. These are just all the steps to the different tools that you need to help improve your YouTube channel and to get it towards you're going to be, wow, 1 year from now, you're going to look back and you're going to see the difference, the growth.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah,
know.
thank you for covering that too, because you could have the best camera in the
Mhm.
world, the best camera, and if your content isn't matching the production, you could have the
Mhm.
best production there is.
Yep.
But the big channels that are out there, they have the tech, but they also have the product behind it, like the presentation of it, the pacing in their videos. You know, they've worked a system that works for them.
Mhm.
And I think that's where the YouTube success happens is, yes, we can give advice all day, but
Yep.
what works for you is what's going to work for you, because you want to be yourself more than ever. But I just want to say that too, because you could get this Canon EOS M6 Mark II right now for a reasonable price. But if you're
Mhm.
not looking at your content and those analytics like we're talking about, or beating down on that in every video, it doesn't matter. It means nothing. Now, this is a great way if you've been on YouTube, maybe you've been able to use affiliate marketing, use ways to upgrade your own business, turning your channel to a business.
Yep.
Then you can look at those small steps. Throw a tripod in there. And we talk about making those 100 videos, making each video better. If you're making 1% changes in each video, that's you're going to start seeing that. Maybe that 1% is getting a tripod for $15-$20. Or we looked
Mhm.
at the Maono or the Maono 80-inch, what was that? That was the tripod. If you want to go that route, either way, those are 1% changes. But
Yep.
yeah, if you're not focusing on the basics, this ultimately means nothing.
Definitely. I think Sai had a question. Do you want to ask a question?
Yes, absolutely. Please ask away. And I see that you're using your iPad, and
Mm.
I love that. I love it. Cell phone, iPad, tablet,
Mhm.
doesn't matter. That shows me, that tells me, hey, I'm willing to get started. I'm getting started. That didn't hold you back. Don't let
Yep.
those things hold you back.
Exactly.
Now, I think with YouTube and where we're at going into 2021, with more, it is more flooded on almost every niche.
Mhm.
What sets you apart? What makes you different? So I do see that there's a lot of creators right now. Everybody can stream in 720p, or they can make
Mhm.
videos in 1080p,
Yep.
4K. So that's different than it was a couple of years ago. So that's the norm. So how can you set yourself apart? Well, it's not always production and items like Black Friday. It's your
Mhm.
actual videos themselves. All right. So Canon Mark II mirrorless winner in my book,
Yeah.
and the Canon M50 for a. So let's compare those two real quick. So we have $899 for the Mark II, which is a step up from the M50,
Mhm.
but yeah, $899, and then we'll go down to the M50 for $749. So you're looking at about an extra $150 to
Mhm.
upgrade to the Mark II, but either way, you're winning.
Yep.
749 today could be 1,000 tomorrow. So I would jump on that. Once again, I will have links. And if you're finding value in this video, please hit the like button. Don't forget, subscribe, click that bell, especially so you don't miss future live streams and videos too. Let's see. All right, so let's move on to gimbals. Now, I mentioned this earlier. Now we have the Zhiyun, which I'm sure we might see on here, Black Friday deal. So if you have a cell phone, many people have asked me, hey, Brendan, what kind of camera do you use? Maybe not on this channel, but when I was on Sparks Family TV, got
Mhm.
that question all the time. And I'm like, oh, yeah, Samsung S9 Plus, and a lot of people are confused by that. But just doing something like that 1% boost, this is normally $89 for this one.
Mhm.
So really, to take your content to the next level, and you have a cell phone, I suggest get yourself a gimbal. In this
Yep.
one, you can even set it on your table. And that's how I make all my videos. All my videos are on a gimbal set on some boxes on my table
Mhm.
with my Zhiyun Smooth 4. And I'll see if that's on here. But, I know that gimbals are more expensive for regular DSLR cameras,
Yep.
but the DJI Osmo is a fantastic. Let's see that. Oh man, look at that. So this is a big one here between the DJI Osmo and the Zhiyun. That's a big fight there. But I mean, here $140 to $89.
Wow.
I am writing that down. Guys, this is a big one in my book here. Most of us creators are either consuming content on our cell phones or we are recording with our cell phones. And if you are looking to do anything, I'm telling you now, this DJI Osmo is good right here.
Yeah.
And what I do is I'll actually set this on the table, and rather than having it in selfie mode, set it up, do a little recording, because I do use Filmic Pro. If you're not familiar with Filmic Pro, it's $15. I will not have an affiliate for that. I'm just telling you because I love Filmic Pro. Yep. But $15, it's all you'll ever pay. And what you can do is hit record, check out that quick video, 10 seconds, see how you look in the video, fix your lighting. And I've did a video on that as well. I will leave a card up above, so that way you guys can check that video out. But normally you're never going to want to record in selfie mode.
Nope.
Unless you don't have a choice and you're vlogging out and about, get yourself a gimbal. If you have a DSLR, I also suggest getting yourself a gimbal. You have a DSLR camera and your everything's shaky and the stabilization isn't that amazing on your DSLR. How does that work for you? You have like a handheld, right? Don't you have something to hold your camera up with, Louis?
Yes, I have a handheld one. Yes, that one that I have, that's a handheld. Yeah, it also has where you could split it, so you could actually put it on a table, or you could put it, on top of something to record you. So it's like a 2-in-1. It's a handheld one, but you could also open the legs up to kind of put it somewhere to have it,
For sure. So the Zhiyun, there we go, Smooth X. Normally $70. With this deal, you will save $14. Another reason I love Zhiyun is because the compatibility with this and Filmic Pro. You can link your Filmic Pro, or you can link your Zhiyun Smooth to your Filmic Pro. So all the buttons and everything, your camera will pick that up. Yeah. So that's another reason that I really like Zhiyun. And I know the DJI Osmo had, there was a time where a lot of that wasn't compatible, but I think now where we're at, almost into 2021, it's a little bit different. But yeah, $14 savings, 20% for the Zhiyun Smooth X to take your stuff to the next level. Now let's see. So the only thing that I have about this, never mind. So it's there. Being able to put this on your table. You're going to want to set this thing down, especially so you can record your videos. So it comes with that as well. So let's see. All right. So we have two winners there for me. Yep. DJI Osmo Mobile 3, which is huge savings. Huge savings. But at a more reasonable price, you can go with the Zhiyun Smooth X Kit. Something else I love. You can have everything together. But yeah, that's two really good ones there, and I think that's probably going to be some of the best deals we find. Now, it all depends whether you're using your phone or a DSLR. DJI Mavic 2 Zoom. What happened to the drone phase? Is that still a thing?
I don't know. I haven't really heard anybody talking about drones anymore. And it looked like it was just some kind of phase, but I'm sure there's still people that use the drones. It's probably just not as popular as they were, a while back.
Yeah, which is great for us consumers too.
Yeah. Hey, James, thanks for coming in, buddy.
James, thanks for being here. I appreciate you, really do. So what we're doing in this live stream is we're looking at gear specifically for YouTube channels to take their stuff to the next level. We can go ahead and just look at all this stuff that Amazon has to offer, but really looking at taking our channels to that next point at an affordable price You know, that's where I'm really trying to gear this video towards. I'm not trying to throw down 150 affiliate links trying to catch $1 here. You know, I really want to help creators and hey, get a drone. I mean, really. But vloggers, I think this would be great for vlogging. That's huge. But I think nowadays there's so many more rules, especially because I'm out in Las Vegas. You can't just fly a drone wherever you want.
Yeah, same out here in California too. Yep. You can't really fly them anywhere up in a big public place or anything like that. They won't allow it. Yeah,
which sucks because I would love to vlog, say, downtown Vegas, you know, at the Strip or Fremont or something. But you know, having a drone would be great to get that footage. But yeah, I think we got some good deals here. I mean, $89. But, you know, my thing is I like DJI Osmo, big fan of them, and as well as the Zhiyun for mobile creators. And I'm going to just stick to that for now because I will assume I am here for startup channels. I'm here for creators who go live, been on YouTube for quite a while. I don't care how long you've really been on YouTube, but I will just say I think majority of us still use our cell phones for our content. James Pruitt, wrong channel, laugh out loud. Hi. Hey, what's up, James? Thanks for being here, man. If you're here, you're never at the wrong channel, man. But cool. Is there anything that you could think of? Let me know in the live chat right now if there's anything that you'd like us to take a quick look at. And we checked out what we found: the Neewer ring light, the Maono microphone. That was a big savings there. The Mactrem 80-inch because that seemed really heavy duty. It was a heavy duty one, but one that'll last you for a decent price.
Definitely.
And the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 combo and the Zhiyun Smooth X Kit. And lastly, we checked out two cameras, being the Canons, and we found that the Mark II right now is for a great price. And I love that it's not just the mirrorless camera. And why would you want, and say you're not familiar with cameras, because I'm still learning this, and I'm not going to pretend to be a tech channel. It's not what I'm about. But I will just say having your, what's it called? It's funny, anybody tech's going to laugh at me. But the square, right? Go ahead. What am I looking for here, Lewis? Help me out, man. When you hook your camera up to, or your lens to the camera, you want the width of the box there. I'm looking for a word here. I can't think of it, but you want it to be wider because when we have our regular lenses on our cell phones, it's a small little tiny portion here. Right? Camera, regular camera, it's going to be wider, and that's going to give you your depth of range and all that stuff. It's funny. I always considered myself a nerd, and then I try to talk tech, and then I sound like an idiot. But that's okay. So I wanted to find those two real quick again. M6 Mark II right here, mirrorless camera, because it comes with the lens and everything else. So a couple $100 of savings there. And then we have the M50 mirrorless 4K vlogging camera bundle kit, also with the lens. So this is huge right here, in my opinion. This can really jumpstart your channel while doing the basics, and that's something we already covered too. So let me know. All right, James, I'm non-techie too. All right, cool. Non-tech team. Sounds good. Anything good? Mics. Yes, microphones, the best ones that, let's see. Man, I thought I wrote those down. Oh yeah, the Maono. So let's go ahead. I'll pull that up real quick again.
Pull it back up, yeah.
Like I said, I will have links to everything. I'm just having computer problems. So where are we at? Oh, wait. Did this pull up? Black Friday. Okay. So, I mean, normal price of $40. You can't afford it now. Maybe just hit back, 10% savings. No. So here's the one that we found earlier. For normal price is $61.99, now $49.71 for a decent cardioid microphone. So say if you're going to be live streaming, you're going to be in front of the camera. This is what you're going to want to check out here for a decent. I mean, look at it, it's already $61.99 normally, so that's great. But to have it now at $50, and looking at podcasts and whatnot, $10 of savings here for this condenser. But you guys hear right now with Kelly reseller Lewis, you know, the quality that he's getting from a USB cardioid microphone.
Yep.
But that's mainly what I've seen so far. This would probably be good. I'm not familiar with this brand, but that's the beauty in having competition. It's not always about the brand, especially when starting off. Let's actually start covering some good deals, you know. I'm willing to have a knockoff brand, or maybe not a well-known microphone brand. Diaphragm. You know what I do want to look up? There's one more thing I do want to look up. But to answer your question, I would say for live streaming, to have the whole arm here, microphone, and the filter there, plug right into your computer. This stands out to me. You agree, Lewis?
Yeah. I think that's a good to start off with. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And then for the price, it's a reasonable price. So
yes. And if you're coming in this late, you're coming in this now, checking this on replay. Yep, just check the links in the description. And everything that we cover, everything that we've given a thumbs up to, we will have links in there. And I want to cover another one, and that's going to be. Hold on. Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. Yep, webcams. I use the Logitech Brio. I love the Logitech Brio. And let's see. I'm interested to see what they got. And that's what I'm saying with as far as, say, competition goes and the market being flooded. I feel like content is more important than any of this stuff. But, I mean, this is what it is. I mean, now in 2020 going to 2021, it's normal to live stream at 720. Anything less than that, I feel like you're kind of doing yourself a disservice. So if you are using, say, your iPad for streaming, you know, what can we do to help the content as far as when you're using your iPad? And that's another one, James Pruitt, Logitech C920.
Yep.
That's another great one. I know the C920 and the Logitech Brio, if you're looking at webcams, my two favorite. I paid a little bit extra money to go with the Logitech Brio. But yeah, with good lighting, and that's another thing. Even right now, I know I always apologize. You guys are looking at my back window here. It's what I have to work with, and that's the thing. Still hit record, right? But I do have and I do actually have a link for the Elgato key light. I have one of them. It would be ideal to have two, but it's a little bit more expensive. But that was actually one of my first investments. I said, you know what, I'm going to drop $200. I really don't want to do this. But then I felt like when I made that investment, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to start taking this a lot more serious, you know. So I would definitely wait to start upgrading once you figure out, okay, I am serious about this, or hey, you know, I'm not getting the results I want, but I'm still going to be sticking around. I'm still going to learn. Let me know if anything pops out, Lewis, if you see anything here.
Okay. Yeah, like me, I use a Logitech ProStream.
Okay.
1080p webcam. That's what I'm using.
But you're streaming in 720, correct?
Yeah, 720. Yes.
I feel like with live streaming, a lot of it comes down to lighting, actually, because you could have a really good webcam, but if your lighting is, say, dim, it's going to deter the quality of your video more than just, say, regular recording.
Yep, definitely.
So let's see this one right here. Save 5%, but normally with a coupon, okay. But normally $60 for $31. wide angle. So that, and I feel like that's key right now too for live streaming is your wide angled webcams.
Yep.
But I'm gonna definitely go back to that one. Toy. That's funny. And if you guys have any questions, and I want to mention this as well as we're going through this stuff. If you guys have questions in the chat right now, and you're wondering anything in regards to your equipment, what you can do to help your quality of your videos, or you're just looking for YouTube tips, let me know. And I've seen there's been quite a few questions, even in the comments for each of the videos on this channel. And if anybody ever wants to, and I know you have to also respond to comments on your own channels, but if you ever want to respond, feel free on this channel if you have tips for creators, because I really want us all to work together as creators. So just wanted to throw that out there too, helping each other, picking each other up, you know. Seems like a good time to get a webcam, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I'll be completely blunt about this. I'm not familiar with just about any webcam other than Logitech, because that is what I really did deep dives of when it came to consuming content, trying to learn about webcams, because that's what just kept popping up. But I want to see if Did I spell that right? No, I didn't. Okay, so, got this, guys. Okay. Just interested to see if Logitech has anything. So just like James mentioned, so the Logitech C920, we have the C922. But for affordable prices, I'm not going to go ahead and suggest anything off of the Black Friday listing just because I'm not familiar with them. But it did seem there was quite a few deals that were already budgeted webcams. There's the C925. You said this is what you use, the Stream Cam?
I use the Logitech Pro Streams.
Oh, Pro Streams. Okay.
It's a Pro Streams, yeah.
So, as always, in every single one of my videos, I'll always have a link to Logitech Brio. If anybody is interested, or if you see the quality of these videos, you're like, okay, cool. Now you have a good idea of what you're going to be working with. Same thing with James Pruitt, having the C920.
Yep.
Logitech, my opinion, is still the winner, even though it's Black Friday. But, I mean, we see here when we went back, showed you how many times I couldn't spell it, but webcams already deals. These are $62 cameras for $23.98. I mean, that's $40 of savings, if my math is right. All right, let's take a look at this. So, and there's my point there too. $200 for a Logitech Brio, about $150 I think for the Logitech C920. It's around the same for the C925, C930, whatever. So all those are relatively priced, grouped around the same. But here you can get a webcam without using the one that you have for your computer or your laptop. Here's something. This is what I'm talking about. Just doing that 1% change, that 1% improvement of just getting yourself an actual webcam. Sure, people use wireless or mirrorless DSLR cameras. I get all that. They use the cam link and they plug it into they got it all hooked up to their computer and it looks phenomenal. But if you're getting started on YouTube and you want to make small 1% changes and you don't have all the equipment today, Don't be afraid to make that little start. And this is, I think, a great example of that.
Yep.
I'm not even familiar with this brand, but knowing that it's $63 and you can make that 1% improvement for $23.98.
Yeah.
Now, would we want, one of my main things is making sure that they are wide screen or, wide lens, 110 degree widescreen. And Louis, thank you for being here with me too. I appreciate that. You're always a big help to me in making sure that, the advice that I give, it's nice to hear other creators agree with what I'm saying. And I always appreciate you sharing my videos out to your community. I appreciate that. So thank you.
Oh, no problem. Anytime, Brandon.
And if you find value out of this video too, make sure you hit the like button and share it out. That's what I would really appreciate, sharing this out to your community, bringing more creators here to learn from each other and learn from this channel too. So, I'm not going to sit here and watch any videos on this, but let's just do a quick clip through. For $24, $25 too. I like that. That's pretty cool. Setting it up on a little tiny tripod. That's cool. Yeah. And what this would be really cool for too is having another angle if you are live streaming or making a video, utilizing that to get that second angle. So maybe your phone is still your main recording device, using this as just another angle. Well, the reviews look good. So, all right, if I did have to pick one with the savings that you're getting from this, you save $39.01 with this webcam. You can upgrade your channel today for $23.98.
Yep.
And I'm sure many affiliates out there or channels are going to be pushing out some big numbers in regards to items that are great saving 100 here, 200 there. But to me, these are small improvements, but they're big ones. If you don't have a webcam, if you're looking for another angle in your videos, you know what I mean? For a very reasonable price. And then eventually upgrade again. Maybe you use this webcam 3 times and you're like, YouTube ain't for me, man. This I'm not about this. It's not what I thought. Well, you didn't just waste $200. But if you are looking, if you know you're serious about YouTube, I will also have a link. I always do for the Logitech Brio whenever I'm live streaming.
Definitely. Hey, Peter, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Peter. Yes, thanks for being here. So, James Pruitt, C922 does good too. My biggest problem with Logitech software, though, only does 30 frames per second and camera controls aren't the best, but it works for a budget setup. My whole studio setup is less than $200. So there you have a creator who's been on for a while. Same thing. It's like, all right, cool. So I got a couple $100 to invest into my channel. There you go. And Logitech C922 is a great option for that. So thank you for sharing that, James. But that's what I'm saying too. Even if you have the best webcam, if your lighting is par, that will still change how your stream is going to come. It may lag, things of that nature. So making those small steps, small adjustments. Let me know if there's anything in this chat that you guys are looking to see in regards to upgrading your channel. So I know that Sahil TV mentioned earlier about microphones, so I hope we covered that. For what it seems right now, that Maono microphone is great for live streaming.
Yep.
Anything else in your book, Louis, that you can think of to upgrade?
Let's see, upgrade. You covered pretty much the basics: the camera, the tripod, the microphones.
Yeah,
I mean, I was gonna say another thing that could be used that I don't have personally yet is a backdrop, like the green screen maybe in the back.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes.
Maybe you want to talk a little bit more about that and show us some, different options that might be out there, just in case
Yes.
anybody's curious about a backdrop.
Man, that's really, really, I'm really happy you brought that up. But let me check something out real quick.
Definitely.
But thank you, everybody that's in this chat right now. I appreciate you guys being here. And hey, if you're finding value out of this video, just appreciate if you hit the like button. Always appreciate you guys just taking the time to be here. Let's see. So I used the Valera Creator 95 collapsible green screen tongue twister. Valera Creator 95. And I'm just going to say why I like that type of green screen. It's one that you can just pull up, clamp in, and you're good to go. I think this is actually a good opportunity for me to share this too. So I'm going to do this.
All right.
So let's go here. So I don't know if you guys can see, but for many creators, there we go. They're like, hey, Sparks Family TV, it's not even real, you know? Well, I made all of our videos private. I think this is a good opportunity. Like, oh, you got 1.4 thousand subscribers. You're a liar, you know? And I randomly went live. That was a horrible idea. I recently did that. And I kept getting phone calls while I was live. On that note, if you ever go live, make sure you mute your phone. But so this video I did on the collapsible green screen from Valera. And I would like to do a follow-up video to this. And this green screen here is it's just, I don't know, man. I think it's absolutely amazing. But we're going to go ahead and I like what you said. We're going to go ahead and just see what's on the market right now for Amazon. But I wanted to bring that up in case creators are like, what was your other channel? You know, hey, it's there. I just made all the videos private. So,
yep.
I'm not a liar, I swear. Let's see.
Really, he's not. And I'm proven. And I can vouch for that.
Thanks, brother. All right. So let's go here. And we were going to look at green screen. Valera's on here. I will already tell you, like, I'm all about that. There are some expensive options for green screens. So for backdrops, I would say depends on what you're looking for and the room that you have in your house. Mm-hmm. I'm not the biggest fan of, say, setting these up because then you have to get yourself expensive lighting. And what a lot of creators don't know is with green screens, you need to light your backdrop and light yourself. Can you get away with it? Yeah, sure. But if you're looking for a nice green screen to like really for it to effectively work, you're going to want to light that green screen with a couple lights and then have your proper setup for lighting you as well. But you could still get away with this sometimes. So this is familiar with the one that I reviewed on Sparks Family TV, this eMart. But let's see. I'm not really seeing too much here. Now here is the stand. But you see all the stuff that comes with getting a green screen. That's why I like the pull-up ones, especially if you're going to be sitting down, you know, in a chair and you just need a backdrop. But not too much popping up here in regards to green screens. But yeah, here's the backdrop.
Yep.
Oh, okay. And photo studio. All right. Let's just say you are looking for something like this. But just get ready to use up a lot of room.
Yeah.
What was that? Let's just see. I'm interested to see if Valera does populate on here. It does. So you could save 20 with a coupon, but still, this is still, I know it's Black Friday. I know it's what we're here for. So, but to me, if you are looking for a good backdrop, a good green screen for yourself, this thing is just sick. Now, here, I wonder if this is the one, though, that pulls down. Let me see. Yep, this is the one that I had. Very good green screen. But for the sake of today, I'm not going to drop a link for that, because I'm not just going to sit here and just start clicking on products and sharing links. I'm not that guy. Like I said, I'm not here to just make a quick buck. I want to give good advice. And if there's no Black Friday deal for that. So, yeah, I think if you're looking for a green screen or a good backdrop, I don't really see anything in particular. There's the ones like these with the photo studio. Just be prepared to use up a lot of room. I've already stated that a couple times. And just have some lighting handy. And if you can't light your backdrop and you say don't have that money, what I've also seen creators do is they will find a trick to light the back of their chairs. And I've seen people do that. Some clip-on lights by their back, or ones that you can just plug in there to light up behind you. So that's a good tip there that I ended up finding out. James Pruitt says, I have a green screen but never use it. Need to test it out. Tried once and couldn't get lighting right. Lighting for green screens, man. I am telling you. It has been uploaded. You can watch it anytime. So, Sahil, I don't know if you've seen earlier, but in regards to microphones, the Maono, if I'm pronouncing that right, microphone, it was probably the best deal that I've seen in regards to microphones. And there was one other one that was one that just stands up on a table. There's a condenser microphone for USB. I'll have a link, and I will do that research too after this video to make sure that you have the best deals that me and Lewis here were able to find together.
Yes.
But yeah, I want to thank everybody in this chat. Like I said, if you found value in this, please hit like. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that bell. Thank you, Kelly Reseller Lewis, for being here. Make sure that you check out his channel too. If you're looking for anything reseller, looking for fantastic items, the reseller world is going crazy over you and the items that you always have up for sale. So kudos to you, man, for getting started from your last channel too,
thanks, man.
to where you're at. Great growth in your channel, and I always appreciate you supporting and being here to support me too.
Anytime, brother.
Well, hey, I hope everybody enjoyed this one. Like I said, I'll get right up to the links right now and make sure that everything's up to date as far as the description goes. Thank you, everybody in the chat that was here with us. And please just continue to share these videos out with your communities so we can continue to grow together and give great advice to creators.